Good morning. It is September 1st. Oh, 62, 63, day 63, 64, I'm not even sure. It is Sunday. So, yeah, yesterday I was trying to make it to Olali Lake Resort and take a near road. Get there around, I was hoping like 1 or 2. Well, matter of fact, I got right to this spot where I am. And I had a kidney stone attack that pretty much doubled me over. And I laid right on the ground off trail for an hour, moaning, groaning, crying, cursing. And I would have people come by and offer assistance. Of course, I'd tell them that I've got a kidney stone and there's really nothing you can do. The pain's just got to pass. But I also had 3 Nobo zombies. Just walked by, never said a word, just kept on going. Pretty pitiful. So I laid there in the ground for an hour and the pain just would not go away. So I knew the lake was about a quarter mile back, and I hobbled to that, and I went all the way to the end, and it took me probably an hour and a half to set up my camp. And I crawled in my tent about 4:30, and pain got worse and worse, and it just would not go away. So I heard somebody come into camp. Well, I don't even know what time it was. And I warned them. I told them I had a kidney stone, and I was screaming, moaning, groaning, and it could be like this all night. It was up to them if they wanted to stay there. And they asked if I needed anything, and everybody offers you ibuprofen. That ain't gonna do crap for this pain. Actually, this is where I was, right here. So this is where, right here, is where I was doubled up, laying right off the trail in pain. So anyway, so this young, I could tell they were a young couple, and the girl finally goes, let's let them be. And so they left. And I hadn't eaten lunch or dinner or nothing. I was so nauseous, because when you get that kind of pain, you just want to throw up. And I guess I passed out finally. Next thing I know, there's lights shining in my damn tent. And I hear these guys coming up, and it sounds like this one dude is setting his tent right on top of mine. And I go, what the fuck? And finally the guy goes, oh, sorry for the disturbance. I look at my watch, it's 10:30, pitch black. Then I hear another guy, he's setting up on the other side of me. And I said, well, I apologize. I said, I got a kidney stone, and I am not doing too well. And he said, oh, I'm the son of a urologist. But unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do for you. And so they were making so much noise setting up and eating. I ate some snacks about 10:30 and drank some water. Got up and peed. And I was pain-free throughout the night. So pretty much I slept from 6 o'clock till 6:30 this morning. And of course right now I'm pain-free, but that don't mean nothing. So it turns out these guys, talked to them this morning. They were actually pretty cool. That one guy though, Zach, and their names were Zach and Peter. They didn't have trail names. One guy seriously was 3 feet from my freaking tent. And the other guy was probably 10 feet. But Zach was from Toronto, and well, I'm not sure which was which. Peter was from Prague. They met first day on trail and been hiking. They've hiked the whole freaking thing. So they're probably like this, just estimating the 20th person I've met that's actually hiked the whole trail. So my game plan now today, since I only did 5 miles yesterday, ridiculous. because I backtracked. So I'm 3.5 from the lake with the store, and I've got to buy some extra snacks and food. And so, yeah, pretty shitty day. I mean, it's just same old, same old. All of a sudden now I can hike good and ankles are much better, hiking higher mileage. Bam, kidney stone. Hey, we got a view. Look out. Well, so far my only views pretty much in Oregon are power line crossings, which is butt ugly. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Done about 3 miles. Over 3. Back in one of these beautiful, thick, mossy forests. There's the trail behind me. I don't know, I got about probably a mile or half a mile to go to get to Olali Lake Resort. And I've got to just get some little food to get me to Sisters so I can resupply, take a couple days off, wash clothes, wash me, maybe see a doctor. I got a little service. My sister just texted me. She asked me a few days ago where it was, and I sent her a text, and she said she had a couple friends in Oregon. But I don't know how far those towns are. One was Redmond, and I can't remember the other one. But I need to call her and find out. I'd much rather stay somewhere for free than keep paying for these damn hotels. So, I think Redmond, though, is farther south. That means I'd still have to go to Sisters. But maybe just take one day off there instead of 2. And good Lord, there was some, I don't know what that was. It was a pile of huckleberry vomit. It wasn't poo. Look, there it is again. Maybe it is poo, I don't know. Bears are eating too many huckleberries. Well, I just left Olali Lake Resort, got to the top of this hill, and there's my first view of Mount Jefferson. And back here is Olali Lake. So yeah, I stopped in that little resort to get some snacks, trail mix and bars, and a couple packs of tuna. $57. I mean, seriously, that would cost me about $18 at Walmart or something. Everything's triple. But I've been eating all. I've mentioned this several times. Been digging into my next day's supplies. And they didn't have Nutella. They were out. So I had to buy a couple. They actually had 5 little Jif packets. What all these little stores do, they buy the big box and they just slap $1 on it. So these little Jif chocolate peanut butter cups are $1 a piece, which is probably quadruple the price. Same for any kind of bar. They just bust open the box and charge $3 for a bar. Cliff bars are $3. Oatmeal's $1 a pack. Actually, that might have been 50 cents a pack, but that wasn't too bad. But I mean, this place is in the middle of nowhere, trust me. Warm Springs Indian Reservation is the only darn store out here. They actually had a decent selection. So if I would have made it here last night, I got me some beer. They had a refrigerator in the back with some beer, and they had some wine. But Kidney Stone had other priorities. Yeah, I looked this last night. I forgot I got a major climb today. I mean, I think I go up to 7,000 feet today. That'll be the highest I've been since northern Washington. I don't think it's this mountain. I think climb this mountain and we go down a little bit, and then there's a monster 7,000 foot climb. And I think that's where I'll be camping. Knock on wood, I don't get a kidney. I call it a kidney stone attack. I don't know what else to call it. Oh my God, the huckleberries are everywhere. So far, so good. I'm really hoping it just breaks up. All this jostling and walking. I wanted to buy some lemonade packets. They didn't have it. I know pure lemon juice supposedly helps break up kidney stones. According to my sister, who knows everything. But I was willing to give it a try. Oh my Lord, there's some big boys on this planet. These two girls passed me. They're staying at the resort, and they're just day hiking. They don't have backpacks on. They kept seeing me eat these. They go, "What are you eating?" We keep seeing everybody eat these. I said, "Where are you from?" She said, "Bend." I said, "You don't know what huckleberries are?" This is your state. They go, "Yeah, we heard of them, but we didn't know what they looked like." So I got them eating them now. Look at those puppies. Yep, 10 times better than blueberries. If I remember right, some local told me they can't reproduce huckleberries anywhere else. Like they can't, farm them or grow them in nurseries to get the berries. They'll only grow in the wild. Pretty sure somebody told me that. All right, I gotta get going. I'm climbing. I'm at mile 609. This is Cigar Lake on PCT in Oregon. Things are starting to get a little prettier. As a man, I saw Mount Jefferson. My first, oh golly. This trail's gotten very rocky. And damn it. And I had stubbed my toe, I don't know how many times. I gotta start being more careful. Because I kind of tweaked my left ankle already once. Not paying attention on the rocks. You all right?
Hello.
Hello. Well, it's about 1 o'clock. I've done, well, there's another little pond. Done about 6 miles. And after we left Olale Resort, we entered again the Mount Hood Wilderness, the northern section of it. And I asked those local girls what the weather was, because there's some dark clouds rolling around. And it's kind of cool today. I think the temps are in the 70s, low 70s. Hello.
Hey.
You doing all right today?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Finally got some open space. You're about to walk into what you Nobo?
Yeah.
You're gonna be walking in the woods till you get the timberline. Once you pass the resort up here,
Yeah.
it's walking the. I mean, it's beautiful forest, but it's all it is.
It's been nice not being in the woods.
Yeah. Till you get to about a mile from Timberline Lodge, and it opens up, and it's basically just sand.
That's fine. Okay, have a good night.
You too. Not a zombie. Oh, there's another view, another mountain, or that could be Jefferson again. Yeah, she said this section's real pretty. It's opened up. She's about to walk in the woods for days and days. Damn, there's another little pond. So anyway, I didn't remember what I was talking about. What was it? Oh, I entered the, after you left the Warm Springs Indian Reservation land, you entered the northern part of Mount Hood Wilderness. So that's what we are in. And it has actually changed. It's so different. So we're on top of this, whatever mountain I just climbed. Because there's all little meadows and ponds. And like I said, I got a monster climb, man. I haven't climbed 7,000 feet since Washington. And of course, I just bought probably 8 pounds of food. Maybe not that much, but God, that was a ridiculous price though, but man. So I have 4 days of food and 51 miles when I started this morning to get to the highway to hitch into Sisters. Unless I can get some service and talk to my sister to find out where her friends live. Which you never know. So I need to do at least 13, 14 miles a day with no kidney stone attacks, knock on wood. Haven't had any pains or nothing today. So knock on wood, man. I don't want to go through that again. Those last 2 days have been horrible. I mean, 4 hours of nonstop pain. Cussing out loud pain. Upper Lake. That's a pretty lake. Got that blue color to it. This is a mile, almost 610, 609.5, and it goes on, and it's a pretty big lake. There's a hiker. I was going to go up there. There's a hiker sitting up there eating lunch. We're getting water one. Oh no, they're just day hikers. So, there you go. Here's the beautiful Oregon woods. Oh, get a little view of the backside of the lake. Upper Lake. Pretty original name, huh? Lower Lake, Upper Lake. Well, I stopped and talked with that young guy. He was awesome. He gave me all kinds of information, and yeah, we talked for 10 minutes. He went through the Sierras, so he's doing it all. He, see, I asked his opinion about how I really want to do the Sierras, and his opinion was, don't skip, don't flip. If you have to stop because of the snow, stop. But the problem is, for your non-hikers that don't know the Sierras, you get in there and big snowfalls hit. The problem is the bailout points are so far away. I mean, you might have to hike 8 miles to get to a bailout pass and then climb 12,000 feet to get over that pass to get down and get out of the Sierras. So you're talking about like 20 miles. And there could be 3 feet of snow. He said the mountains in Northern California, because they will get that snow too in October, but he said the bailout points are so much easier because you're always crossing a dirt road, service road, fire road, whatever. You know, I don't show those in videos much, but you're in these mountains, there's always dirt roads you're passing. And that can be a bailout point. It's going to take you somewhere. So if you get snow problems in NoCal, you can get out. Where Sierras, you can't. I mean, you can, it's just much more difficult. Well, I'm just walking through the woods and see this meadow up here, and then bam, got Mount Jefferson. Different view of it. Boy, the clouds are just whipping by there. Oh! Well, it's about 4:30. I had been climbing this mountain since about 2:30. It's the second mountain of the day. First one was 5,500 feet total elevation, height. And this one's gonna be close to 6,200. And I'm camping right on top of it. There is a campsite a mile and a half away, and it has a small pond, but it only will hold 3 tents. So I should be there by 5. And I saw some locals heading up this way a while ago. I bet you they're going there, but as long as I get one of them, I don't care. And I'd like to do more, but man, them kidney stones the last 2 days, I'm just whipped. And it's starting to twinge on me. So I hope it's not gonna flare up tonight. So I'm calling it at 13.5 miles for the day. And might be cold up here tonight. The wind's whipping. But the last 2 nights have been actually kind of hot, so I mean, it's not gonna be that cold. And I don't know if it's in the woods or in the open. That makes a big difference. But yeah, this is tomorrow, so I'll be at 6,100 feet, and then I kind of flatten out for a little bit, then I go down a little bit, and then I got to climb that 7,000 footer. Well, still climbing this mountain. Lord, got a half mile to this campsite. And I was wrong, it's at 6,400 feet. 6,413 to be exact. Thought this was just barely over 6. Whew. Still going up. And I think I'm gonna be right at the base of Mount Jefferson. I saw it through the trees. It looked like it was right up here. So that pond must be a little runoff from Jefferson, because it still has snow on it. Lord, I'm tired. Oh. Well, there's the base of Mount Jefferson. It's in the clouds. That's all you can see of it right now. Campsite should be coming up. Oh man, I'm tired. Actually, there's a lot of flat spots around. Even if it's full, like that little grassy area right there. Just go up to the pond and get water and come on back. That will work for me.